Well, we know we're in a new era threat now, and we have all to be more ready to face those threats. Part of the readiness that my responsibility and defence must have is to prepare for potential conflicts. And we have, amongst our reservists, some of the most skilled and talented people who at present may be doctors, work in cyber, they may be translators, they may be trainers in civilian life, but at the age of 55 they'll carry on working in civilian life doing those jobs but can no longer do it as a reservist. So we're raising the age. It means we can grow and build the group of reservists that if we face a period of impending conflict or serious preparation for conflict, then we can call on a bigger pool of those reservists and draw on the specialist skills that they may have. The Armed Forces Bill introduced today, it's going to lead to better protections for service personnel, better services for personnel, but better housing. And at the centrepiece of this is a new Defence Housing Service, for the first time ever, a standalone service, specialist service that will put forces families first and raise the standards of the homes that we can offer our families to live in for the future, the sort of standards that everyone else would expect in the commercial sector. I mean, it's a personal mission for me to put an end to the cold, mouldy, damp, drafty homes that we've expected our forces families to live in for too long. And so you saw within 6 months of the election me move to put an end to the worst ever Tory privatisation and bring back into public ownership the 36,000 military homes, so we can plan them for the future. And with a big £9 billion boost over this decade, we will build, renew or refurbish 9 out of 10 of those homes, nearly 3,000 of those homes in Scotland, and we'll do them to the sort of standards that we can see around us here, the sort of standards that every home, particularly military families, have a right to expect, because submariners that live on this estate, the last thing when they're on patrol away from home that I want them worrying about is how their families are, whether their kids have a good bedroom, whether their wife is managing or their partner is managing the bills. It's a big part of the morale. When we came into government, forces morale had plunged to a record low. We saw a recruitment and retention crisis, and one of the biggest reasons that people were saying they were leaving the forces early was the state of the homes. And the home is the heart of all our lives. And if we want our service personnel, who make a huge commitment to keeping the rest of us safe and to serving the country, they've got a right to expect from their government and their country that we do better by them. And I'm determined that we will renew that our nation's commitment to those forces families, and the housing is at the heart of that. But this is not just a plan for the future. We're acting already. So we will, in the next decade, overhaul 9 out of 10 of the family homes. Yeah. But we've taken the first 1,000, already done that, ahead of schedule, in time for Christmas, and 50 in this Helensburgh area have had the new windows, the new doors, the new floors, the new kitchens, bathrooms, carpets that make what was a house somebody's home.